It's been a long time now. I've been waiting in the wings, miss making a big deal out of all the little things. Now it's too real, this apocalyptic age. The only drama that I miss is the kind that we find on stage. I miss the lights and the splendor, playing a role that's not my gender. Now all we've got is endless conflict. But trust me when I say I just wanna write a play about it all. Dramagery within me, and it'll never leave. Oh, dramagery, I'm longing to get back, 'cause you're what makes me me. Now I'm coding all my favorite plays in daily conversation, writing all I can like I'm Alexander Hamilton, speaking in accents for no good reason. I miss my crew so badly, even all the fornication, if you know what I mean. Bathroom ban jata hai mera stage, virki vindi po venom band-aid. Director aaye mera sapne mein, avar tittum tittu kanavilum kekade. I don't say you and yours, only the thou and thine. Turn on the tears and the piece of cake will be mine. Ain't nothing no more to give me for more. There's nothing I miss more than the great big show. Oh, dramagery within me, and it'll never leave. Oh, dramagery, I'm longing to get back, 'cause you're what makes me me.
Welcome everyone to Thespo 22 Double the Dramagiri Awards Night. I am Charvi, your host. That was Leanne, by the way, and she is singing to us from Mangalore. The song we just heard, Welcome to the Dramagiri, was originally written and composed by Ranjani Ramadas, especially for Thespo. What a year it has been. At the beginning of this year, we would never have imagined this night to pan out like this. While we missed the stage and the chai sessions with the performers, artists, and team members, this year made us realize that theatre is about the doing, about showing up, about sharing stories and making it relevant to the times we live in. Live performance finds a way to live and thrive. Thespo is not attached to a physical space. Thespo encapsulates a spirit, a passion, and a drive to give a voice to young artists. But for everything that is new, we need to honor the work that acts as a foundation, that which we draw inspiration from, the work that we hope to evolve from whilst keeping its sanctity alive. Before we move on to the awards, we would like to present the Lifetime Achievement Award to a group that has relentlessly worked with a singular purpose for the past 47 years. But first, let's watch a short video that tries to capture the essence of this paramount group.
To run a group for 40 years, 30 is not a joke.
Culture with a purpose.
I don't call it just a group or something. Jannati Manch is a movement.
They're fearless. They're fearless.
What we achieve to do, or people like us try to do through our plays, street or otherwise, is actually to bring in the lives, struggles, aspirations, hopes, disillusionments of the ordinary working people around us.
It attaches it to people, those who are watching it also. It's not just about those who are performing, but those who are watching it also become part of the Jannati Manch movement.
Janam has a very special kind of niche in itself. the street theatre of the urban storyteller, of the urban protester.
And I suppose you can trace where the country is at. If you pick up one of their plays and say, okay, this was done at this time.
I think the most noteworthy play that Jannaty Manch has done historically is Machine, their very first play. It is this very short play. It sort of captures the very tough, very difficult theoretical sort of explanation of how capitalism works. And I think that's just fantastic.
Probably one of the most enriching plays that came out of Janam. Aurat was, according to me, one of the centerpiece of the entire oeuvre of Janam, the stuff that Janam had.
बदन तुम्हारे अंतहीन शर्मनाक और कमर तोड़ काम से टूट चुका है। एक औरत जिसकी खाल में रेगिस्तान की झलक दिखाई देती है, जिसके बालों से फैक्ट्री के धुएं की बदबू आती है। मैं एक आजाद औरत हूँ।
There's this play called Jinhe Yaqeen Nahi Tha. This was actually a play of the moment, very similar to Machine. It's a play about the sustainability of the socialist dream, and the trade union movement.
The form of Halla Bol is exceptional. How it moves into becoming the characters, and your players, and you become the characters. And a police wala comes, and he's trying to stop the play because there is a strike, because it's not allowed. But these guys are trying to make this thing, and it's fascinating.
I feel like this is the single most important performance of street theatre in the history of Indian street theatre. There's no question that after Safdar was killed, after the attack on Jannaty Manch on the 1st of January 1989, which resulted in the death of a worker called Ram Bahadur. He was shot dead at Jhandapur on the 1st of January. Safdar was grievously injured, and he died in the hospital on the 2nd of January. On the 3rd, in the afternoon, he was cremated. And the fact that the next morning that we went back to Jhandapur, we performed there, and Maloshri also performed in that performance.
Many groups have been inspired, and I remember on 12th of April 1989, there were hundreds of thousands of groups in India who were performing. 12th of April is National Street Theatre Day. It is Safdar's birthday.
Biggest contribution, the biggest learning from Janam is that theatre is a people's medium.
What we have is the ability to tell stories and the ability to translate what we learn of the world into stories.
Jannaty Manch platform is an ever-evolving, ever-progressive sort of a platform which is constantly absorbing and constantly communicating.
Very, very happy and glad that we have been able to do work continuously for so many years.
This award is a recognition from people for the contribution that Jannaty Manch has done towards trying to make this world a better place to live in.
It's a great moment for theatre people in the country that Janam is receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award from the younger generation.
The power of art is huge, according to me. And when it speaks for the people, it is huger, if there is a word like that. And we are actually doing live democracy there. So when a performance is happening and people are watching, I think that's democracy in action, artistically, theatrically.
Namaskar. This is such a proud moment for me. Thank you for allowing me to announce this Lifetime Achievement Award to a theatre group that is probably the most important indicator of the times. While many people have abdicated their responsibilities and talk about a dream world in theatre, here is a group that has consistently spoken the truth. Cheers to them. And this group is none other than Janam. I'm proudly reading out the citation. Thespo 22 Lifetime Achievement Award citation. Since their formation in 1973, the impact of Jananatya Manch on the dialectical culture and ethos of the country is unparalleled. This steel-willed collective of artists has delivered over 9,000 performances in 150 working-class locations in India, which have won them so much acclaim, drawing from the belief that the people's stories must be taken to and from them. Janam has always placed paramount importance on the accurate portrayal of opinions of the demographic that they represent. Thus, they practice the democracy they profess in their plays. As such, Janam affords ownership to every individual that interacts with them. Productions such as Aurat, Halla Bol, and Machine have been lauded extensively, not only for their socialist, humanitarian themes, but also for their striking dramatic form and performances. In addition to scripting and performing a multitude of moving and thought-provoking stories, Janam has created a steadfast theatre community through their collaborations and workshops. Of the 103 original street plays and 17 original proscenium plays that the collective has produced, many are the fruits of creative collaborations with legends like Habib Tanveer, G.P. Deshpande, M.K. Raina, N.K. Sharma, Anuradha Kapoor, Zohra Sehgal, etc. Theatre makers such as Sunil Shanbag, Anurupa Roy, Neil Chaudhary, Maya Rao, Anirudh Nair, and Amba Suhasini have worked with Janam to facilitate a vast variety of workshops for students and young artists within and outside India. Janam has been a catalyst in mobilizing the youth for social and political reform through theatre. Since 2012, Studio Safdar, their independent space for experimentation with the arts in Delhi, has become a melting pot for different cultures, independent thought, and new ideas. Even in times of extreme political turmoil and censorship, Janam has continually distinguished itself as the indomitable force of defiance and democracy. Their work has been and will be a beacon of inspiration and hope for young artists across the nation. And so, for their vast body of work and their unconquerable youthful spirit, Thespo is proud to present the Lifetime Achievement Award for 2020 to Jananatya Manch.
Thank you, Ms. Nag. To speak on behalf of Jananatya Manch, may I please invite Maloyshri Hashmi.
Thank you. I'm really moved. I'm kind of speechless right now. Just give me a second. On behalf of generations of theatre people who have been associated with Jananatya Manch since 1973, I'm deeply, deeply honored to accept the Thespo Lifetime Award. By honoring Janam, Thespo is actually recognizing the spirit of speaking up, not staying silent in the face of injustice. This spirit of speaking up, because it comes from young people, is a wonderfully hopeful sign for the future. It is young theatre enthusiasts who are conferring the award. The key words are young and theatre. This means that theatre is going to be alive and kicking for a long, long time to come, maybe forever. Thank you, Thespo.
Thank you so much, Ms. Hashmi. Rigor, commitment, friendship, compassion, and a sense of community. These are some of the things that captures the spirit of Thespo. The spirit of Thespo is almost a living, breathing thing, moving around and infecting everyone that is present in the shared experience of theatre. I'm sure the ones that have lived it can confirm this. But every so often, we have the pleasure of encountering someone that truly embodies the spirit of Thespo. To present this award, I invite this year's fellows, Sarah, Anushka, and Anaushka.
Hello. So, the spirit of Thespo has been our way of showing appreciation to our community of young theatre lovers. It is because of them and it is for them that we keep growing every year. And it is because of them that this year has been a little less strange and lonely for us.
From attending every digital play reading, workshop, and performance to hanging around post show late into the night, there has been one particular theatre enthusiast who has stuck around since day one.
So, for standing by us and for extending his enthusiasm and his energy to every other participant at all of our events, we would like to present this year's Spirit of Thespo Award to none other than Bhupesh Wankar.
Oh, hey, I I really don't know what to say. I was really not expecting this, but this has been one of the best years of my life. I don't know how that sounds. I was introduced to Thespo in March. I attended the offline, introductory session, and I had no idea how I was going to be, associated with Thespo given the pandemic. But you guys did a fantastic job with conducting the digital festival, and I just I am just really honored, and I am speechless. That's all I can say. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bhupesh. The Thespo team this year wanted to keep the spirit of theatre alive even during the pandemic, while also encouraging young artists to innovate and play with the digital medium. As you know, the main showcase at the digital festival this year went by the name of Flagship Performances. As such, the idea was born for performances that would be presented live online and be at least 45 minutes long. And of course, not to forget the golden rule, all creators must be under 25 years of age. In September of this year, we received 56 registrations spanning across 15 towns and cities and covering 8 languages. In October, our wonderful screening panel, journalist and theatre critic Mr. Vikram Fukan, and actor and trainer Mr. Shivani Vakil Sawant, interacted with some 40 odd performances presented over Instagram Live, YouTube Live, and Zoom, amongst other platforms. Eventually, they curated 4 performances. Main Bidi Pika Jhoot Nahi Bolta from Jaipur is a Rajasthani Hindi comedy in which 2 unreliable narrators take us on a hilarious journey looking at marriage and masculinity. Mia Boy Diaries from Kolkata is a solo musical about a young man keeping a diary to cope with the isolation of the pandemic. He takes us on an introspective journey of his world to find out what it means to him to be a Muslim in today's day and age. Nightmare from Pune is a Marathi satire about a cartoonist who finds himself and his family trapped between press reports and public opinions. And The Light Catcher from Pune is a Hindi, English, and Marathi piece in which a photographer takes us on a tour of the world using the black and white photos from her travels to Ethiopia, Mumbai, Venezuela, etc. These are the 4 performances that we are here to celebrate tonight. Now for the awards. Being the bridge that ties the narrative together, to mediate and to support, is truly a commendable skill. Our first award for the evening, Outstanding Actor in the Supporting Role Male. To present this award, please welcome Outstanding Actor Female from Thespo 21, Surbhi Dhamal.
Hello everyone. The nomination for the award for Outstanding Actor in Supporting Role male are Sunil Saini as narrator Guthal and Kasturi in Main Bidi Pikar Jhoot Nahi Bolta, Neil Deshpande as Ipanna in Nightmare, and Tanmay Bhide as Ditsolkar in Nightmare. And the Thespo for Outstanding Actor in Supporting Role male goes to Neil Deshpande as Ipanna in Nightmare, and Sunil Saini as narrator Guthal and Kasturi in Main Bidi Pikar Jhoot Nahi Bolta.
I would like to invite Sunil Saini to please unmute himself and say a few words.
Thank you so much. बोल नहीं पा रहा हूँ कुछ अभी. Thank you so much. शब्द नहीं आ पा रहे हैं अभी जुबान पर.
Okay, thank you so much, Sunil. Can we please have Neil Deshpande to unmute himself and also say a few words?
हॅलो, माझा आवाज येतोय का?
Yes, Neil.
खूपच छान वाटतंय मला आणि थँक्यू मला या अवॉर्डसाठी पात्र समजल्याबद्दल. एवढंच म्हणायचं मला.
Of course. Congratulations, Neil and Sunil.
थँक्यू.
Thank you.
Moving on. Thespo is almost synonymous with co-creation and community. All that we have been able to do, from sowing the seeds of ideas to the process to facilitating youth theatre, would not have been possible without our patrons. Thespo has been crowdfunded since 2010, and this year, a special mention needs to go out to all those that helped us put up the festival. In a year as absurd as this one, they placed their confidence in us to reimagine theatre. Honestly, if you were to ask any of us back in May or June, we weren't so sure we would be able to pull this off. This year tested all of us in unimaginable ways, and it required everyone to get familiar with a very unconventional and a relatively new idea of performing. It is to the credit of your contributions that we were able to witness the creative expression of young artists at Thespo. Your support enables us to continue with our explorations, and we are always on the lookout for more friends of Thespo. That brings me to an award that commemorates the synergy between the performers. A team that listens and is present for each other. To present the Outstanding Ensemble Award, may I please invite Outstanding Actor Male from Thespo 21, Utsav Hande. Utsav, if you
Hello.
know the nomination.
Yes. Thank you, Thespo, for giving me this opportunity to present this award. So without taking much time, I'll start with the nomination first. So the nomination for the award for Outstanding Ensemble are मैं बीडी पीकर झूठ नहीं बोलता and Nightmare. And the Thespo for Outstanding Ensemble goes to Nightmare.
To say a few words on behalf of the Nightmare team, I would like to invite Ritika Shrotri. Could you please unmute yourself?
Hello. Hello. Hi. Thank you so much. Actually, we are all college students from Pune, from SP College, and I mean, we have a big team of 20 people working for this 48-minute piece. And I think I'm really proud as a director for my whole team. They are just amazing. I absolutely love them. They are also watching right now. So congratulations, guys. Thank you so much. This really means a lot. Thank you.
Congratulations to the team of Nightmare. Moving on, 2020 has been challenging on a lot of levels. We lost so many of those that lit up the world of theatre through their art, whose contributions will always be cherished. Their work continues to live on in the hearts of many. Let's take a moment to remember the incredible theatre artists that we lost this year.
Read bedtime stories, pull me to sleep. Touch and holding your hand, you hug me so deep. Soft, the night light comes on, stars comfort me. Stay nearby, smile, come, don't be shy. I'll see you tonight, kiss my two eyes, good night. Look, it's raining down flowers, a blanket is ours. Draw you closer to me, the warmer we'll be tonight. Mist the morning and its light, we'll just have to wait for your with me tonight.
Taken stage, a route is traced from self-deception to self-discovery, from darkness to revelation, from life to death to life. The various stages of this journey are marked. Here we say the journey begins. Here take place the many trials and tribulations. Here the hesitations and the retreats. Here is the upward climb. This marks the last stage of the assault. This is the place of revelation. This is the end of the journey. Through the bewildering tracery of countless moves on stage, the basic pattern of the route should emerge so that it is discerned by the audience, end quote. The nominations for the Derek Jeffries Award for Outstanding Production Design are Mia Boy Diaries, Nightmare, and The Light Catcher. And the Thespo goes to Nightmare.
To say a few words on behalf of the Nightmare team, I would like to invite Srinath Gadade. could you please unmute yourself?
या हेलो अभी बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है मेरे को अब टीम वर्क की एक रसीद मिल गई ऐसा लग रहा है मेरे को बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है बहुत ही अभी कुछ ज़्यादा बोल नहीं सकता लेकिन खूब अच्छा लग रहा है अभी थैंक यू सो मच
Congratulations to the entire team.
थैंक यू
A new category was added this year called show management because the digital interface brought some technical operations for the smooth execution of performances. A real big shout out to all the techies out there. To present the Outstanding Show Management Award, please welcome producer with Teamwork Arts and the driving force behind Mahendra Excellence of Theatre Awards, Suraj Dhingra.
Thank you, Charvi. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all having a great time. Before I announce the nominations for the award and the winner, I would just like to say a big thank you to Team Thespo for doing this incredible work year on year, COVID or no COVID. So many congratulations and more power to you guys. I'm honored to be announcing the nominations and the winner for this award tonight. The nominations for the award for the Outstanding Show Management are Nightmare and The Light Catcher. And the Thespo for Outstanding Show Management goes to The Light Catcher.
To say a few words from Team Lightcatcher, I invite Sanket Parkhe.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, Sanket.
Thank you so much, Thespo, for this opportunity and this award. मैं बस ये कहना चाहूँगा कि ये कोई एक बंदा नहीं कर सकता. ये मेरी पूरी टीम है. मेरे कुछ और भी दोस्त हैं जो अभी देख रहे हैं. विवेक है, यश है. तो it's a teamwork. So the award goes to Team Theatron and Team The Light Catcher. I'm just behalf of on the team. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations to the entire team of Lightcatcher. One of the advantages of online medium is that being in different parts of the country is no longer a limitation. And so this year, for Thespo 22 jury, we were able to reach out to some brilliant theatre practitioners and educators from across the country. We have Vinay Sharma from Kolkata, Sushma Deshpande from Pune, and Asha Kothari Chaudhary from Guwahati. To present the award of Outstanding New Writing, may I please invite an academic, theatre practitioner, and professor at the University of Guwahati, Asha Kothari Chaudhary.
Right. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
So thank you, Thespo, for having me. Thank you, Thespo, also for having this whole program that you do every year, year after year. And this time, probably, if I'm not mistaken, it's been much more diverse in terms of participation as well. So I was so very glad to see the 4 flagship performances, and I was amazed, to say the least. I have one little thing that I would like to read out. It's my favorite quote from Antonin Artaud, who said, "We are not free, and the sky can still fall on our heads. And the theater has been created to teach us that first of all." And so we are free or not free, we still have theater. We will probably have theater for all time to come. I am to give away the award for Outstanding New Writing. There is only one nomination, Atif Ali Dagman for Mia Boy Diaries. I'm particularly happy to announce this award because it's also literature, and that is really my domain as well. So a wonderful piece of writing, Atif Ali Dagman, one single nominee and also the winner.
Atif, if you could please unmute yourself and say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Thespo. Thank you so much. What can I say about the year that has been that people don't already know about? And I feel like to be able to reflect that in the piece that I wrote, it wasn't just something that I could write in a couple of days. I felt like, in a sense, I'd been writing this piece for a very, very, very long time. And to have that celebrated at this platform at Thespo, which has been such an important part of my journey as a thespian, is phenomenal. It is a huge honor to me. It is a milestone. Felt while writing this piece on account of me realizing that when I write this and when I say these words, I'm allowing myself to be completely naked in front of people I don't even know. And how okay am I with that? So coming to terms with that has been terrifying, both writing it and performing it. And I'm so happy for it to be honored in this way. And thank you so much. I have very few words to offer, especially because all the other flagship performances were so wonderful, in whatever language they were. So thank you so much, Thespo. It is a huge honor.
Congratulations, artist. There have been some audio interferences in the past couple of minutes. We apologize for that. And yeah, we hope that you can stick through this entire new medium that we're trying to maneuver through. Let's come back to the making of this festival for a bit, shall we? Although tonight's all about felicitating the outstanding talents that were showcased at the flagship performances, Thespo 22 Festival was able to bring together a much larger cohort of artists and theatre practitioners. Across the last 6 days, we were able to put up 22 performances. What a coincidence. We ended up putting 22 performances for Thespo 22. This was not planned, guys. The world really inched closer, and we had performers and collaborators join us from Sri Lanka, Nepal, USA, UK, Trinidad, Tobago, Canada, Brazil, amongst many others. This year, the Thespo team had to write their own rule book and maneuver through this crazy year without any template to follow. All the fun, the adrenaline, all the meticulous planning, all the hard work that finally culminated into a week full of learning, showcasing talent, panel discussions, and workshops, to name just a few things from last week's offerings. So let's take a look back at the week we've just had.
Yeah, just a moment, just a minute. Adjusting the frame.
This is just about feeling and expressing what you feel. We get down to making things as fast as you can.
To see a problem in any situation and figure out how to solve it.
Pointed stretch. आपको एहसास हो उस चीज का. नी और मेरा टो एक लाइन में.
To be and stay curious about the world, about other cultures.
Use of SFX that they've used now.
I'm so pissed there's no visual.
Quick cheer.
एवढी दुःखी मांजर मी आजपर्यंत कधीच पाहिली नाही.
And remember to do your Darth Vader breath.
The central part of our work is taking theatre to the people. यार अगर बड़े नाटक नहीं ले जा सकते तो चलो ना छोटे नाटक ले जाते हैं. यहाँ से बात शुरू हुई.
Entertainment has no barrier. It's for all.
So why should there be a distinction in the performing arts sphere?
There is no mystery too mundane for the ministry of mundane mysteries.
I hear you. Valuable as you are.
You did things like that, right?
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
वापस अपने साथ आए बिचौलिए लोगों से हमें ना तारा भाई को जाओ पक्को मुझे
boy, I see a boy. Dear diary, you exist because I don't know how to feel. Doesn't say women.
सगळ्या कॉमन मॅन मध्ये कोणीतरी वेगळं वागायचं ठरवायला हवं.
कभी भी मैं विंडो के बाहर झांकी, so I felt as if it was a frame.
Young, live, digital.
It all began in 1941 when Sultan Padamsee in his youth founded Theatre Group Bombay in the halls of St. Xavier's. Eminent theatre practitioners like Derek Jeffries, Ibrahim Al-Qazi, and Hamid Sayani were also at the crux of Theatre Group Bombay. It was in 1999 when they started Thespo, when they felt the need to welcome new energy into theatre. Thespo was born to give young, moldable minds a chance to experience, learn, and get exposure to things they ordinarily wouldn't. A festival made by the youth, for the youth. Today, all of this would not have been possible without our parent organization, their enthusiasm, and their efforts. To present the Pearl Padamsee Award for Outstanding Actor Female, I invite actor, comedian, lifelong member of Theatre Group Bombay, and a huge supporter of Thespo, Fareed Karim.
Pearl Padamsee was a fantastic person, an outstanding actress, and a brilliant director. This award honors the new generation. I'm happy to say that this year it's been very interesting. The Thespo, I'm going to go straight to the winner, nominations, everything. The Thespo for the Pearl Padamsee Award for Outstanding Actor Female goes to 7 characters: Kanika, Naira, Officer, Nafisa, Light, Alejandro, and Suyan. Ritika Shrotri in The Light Catcher. Congratulations, you are truly a Thespo catcher.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I just don't know what to say. Actually, today is my birthday, and this award.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. It's made it so much more special. And well, I would like to thank Niranjan Pednekar, who wrote this piece. It's a very beautiful piece. My director, Sanket Parkhe, our whole Theatron Entertainment team, because even though it's a solo performance, without the backstage and technical people, it's completely impossible. I would actually like to name them if I can. There is Sanket, who has directed this play, then Aditya, Ashish, Yash Lonkar, Vivek, Pradnya, Paloma, all of them, you are just amazing. Thank you so much. And I think all these characters, they have given me so much that it has actually helped me grow as a person for the past 2 years that I'm doing this play. And I just don't have any more words. Thank you.
Many congratulations to you, Ritika.
Thank you.
To be in the spotlight can be both enduring and exhilarating. It takes a great amount of courage and commitment for an actor to show up authentically and play center stage. To present the Alec Padamsee Award for Outstanding Actor Male, I invite Indian theatre personality and president of Theatre Group Bombay, Rayal Padamsee.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations all around to the winners and all the performers and the creative and technical teams. The nominations for the Alec Padamsee Award for Outstanding Actor Male are Chandan Kumar Jangid as narrator, author, and Dhanturi in Main Bidi Pikar Jhoot Nahi Bolta. Atif Ali Dagman as Mia Boy from Mia Boy Diaries, and Gandhar Joshi as Padmanabh from Nightmare. And the Thespo goes to Atif Ali Dagman as Mia Boy from Mia Boy Diaries. Congratulations.
If you could please unmute yourself again, Atif, and a few words.
Oh man, I should have used the previous speech for this one. I
Why you said the piece?
I want to say that this was autobiographical. And I feel like the biggest takeaway for me this year has been the fact that despite this having been a solo performance, I was reminded of the fact that theater can never be solo because of the amazing Thespo team. And I was lucky enough to know about Thespo at the age of 19, and I'm 23 now. And that journey from that self to this self is something that I tried to bring out in this performance, and it seemed to have worked somehow. But it's just wonderful to know that something that you feel this close to, something that you try to, I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, we're all time smiths, and we try to stitch into time the moments that have really changed us, because we never get seconds and minutes back. And to be able to do that both in performance and outside performance, I mean, the line of difference tends to blur. And I feel like Mia Boy Diaries for me was a very, very personal piece in allowing me to recognize this and achieve this, not just as a performer, but as a human being. And to have that happen here at Thespo has been a dream come true, and I'm never going to forget it. So thank you so much, Thespo.
Congratulations, Atif. The director is like the driver, taking us through a journey towards the destination, navigating the production and orchestrating the pieces together. This year, it must have been much more arduous than any other year. I can only imagine the madness of working remotely and piecing an entire entourage together. To present the award for Outstanding Direction, I invite Artistic Director of Padatik Theatre, Kolkata, an actor and director himself, and a member of Thespo 22 jury, Vinay Sharma.
Good evening. Direction is, I suppose, as much about showing the way as it is about looking for ways and helping look for ways. And I think the success of this festival lies in the tremendous explorations that have been undertaken by all the participants, the organizers, and as well as the groups of the flagship productions. And I'm sure all those productions which did not make it to the final stage. And I think in years to come, this event is and the efforts here are going to be remembered, because they will tell us about how we looked for ways forward in the theater in this very, 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 very troublesome moment in history. The nominations for the award for outstanding direction are Atif Ali Dagman for Mia Boy Diaries and Ritika Shrotri for Nightmare. And the Thespo goes to Ritika Shrotri for Nightmare.
Thank you. Thank you. I really don't know what to say. I would like to thank Thespo first of all for the platform that they have created for us, because I don't think if it weren't for Thespo flagship performances, we would have never ended up creating a digital piece like this. We would have never even thought of it actually. So I think just thank you so much for the platform that you have provided to us, especially this year, even during this pandemic. Thank you to all the organizers who have put in so much effort. Also the technical team of Thespo who helped us a lot. I would especially like to mention our tech person Yash Lonkar, because without him this play wouldn't have been possible. It is heavily dependent on the technical work, and also my whole team, a big team of 20 people. I mean this award goes to all of us. So thank you so much.
Congratulations again, Ritika. And a fun fact also that the Nightmare team was the largest crew that we had this year. So that was incredible also to see. Okay.
Yes.
And finally, the last award for the evening. The production that left a mark on the jurors. The Sultan Padamsee Award for Outstanding Production, named after the person that started this all, the founder of Theatre Group Bombay. To present this award, I invite Indian film actress, thespian, a veteran, as well as a member of Thespo 22 jury, Sushma Deshpande.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. First, I want to thanks a lot to Thespo team to giving me opportunity to see those all plays, because I was having quite a reservation online theater. And after watching these 4 plays, I could see very interesting things, and I felt strongly that these youngsters are going to contribute a lot on this platform, new platform, digital platform. And the way they are searching new language in theater is very interesting. So first, I want to congratulate them all for this very interesting work they have done. Now we will come for the nominations for the Sultan Padamsee Award for Outstanding Production are Mia Bai Diaries, Nightmare, and The Light Catcher. Now, tak, 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 tak. And the Thespo goes to Mia Boy Diaries. Congratulations.
We would invite you to unmute yourself again, Atif.
Congratulations, Atif.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Great work, great work.
Thank you so much. You know, I've been saying for the past 2 awards that I don't have anything to say, but this one I will take, because, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, be it in your homes, be it outside, I feel like Islamophobia is rampant anywhere you go. And my journey as an artist, I would like for it to stand for the fact that we as people, the community that I belong to, I am an inevitable ambassador of it. I've been lucky enough to have been raised in a household where where we celebrate difference. And I believe that if you give us a chance, we will prove for you that what we have deep inside here, rooted in our culture, is nothing but love. And I promise to continue this journey, this search for something that will allow me and my art to stand for exactly this, that whoever we are, wherever we are always together. We are human beings, and the differences between us are actually what bring us together. And all I can say is this is a huge step for me in this direction, and I haven't stopped thinking about it even though the performance is over, and I don't intend to anytime soon. So thank you so much for honoring me in such a huge way, and I promise that this is only the beginning.
Thank you so much, Atif, for such a heartfelt message. Congratulations again. This brings us to the end of the evening. Thank you so much for making Thespo 22 so special. I'm sure this is going to be a memorable festival for all. Our experiments and engagements don't just end here. Thespo's next big performance is going to be in February 2021. Yes, 2020 is over. Let that sink in. The event is called Audiotorium, which celebrates presentations devised only using audio. The world of theatre continues to explore and push the boundaries of the digital medium. Thank you for being here, extending your support, and we hope to see you in Thespo 23 or perhaps even sooner. Good night and goodbye until we can have some chai in person.